Hello, and welcome to my presentation on this week's experiment. I first would like to go over what I learned from Asha. I learned that measurement in the AI technique is important for overall happiness of people in all aspects of life. I find it appalling that politicians just don't seem to care about the tuberculosis issue in India. And I also learned, Asha truly cares about the people they help and go to great lengths to help them and make them feel comfortable, and all that. In this experiment, what I was aiming to improve is quality of work experience. I decided to work with my significant other because he was feeling very distressed and overwhelmed by his work life. My measures of success were obtaining a raise, a more positive attitude toward work, feeling less stressed and overwhelmed, overall happiness with work life. I approached the scenario by sitting down with him and having a long conversation, asking positive questions. I asked what your best memory of work was, what your vision of the future of your work life looks like, and when he was most engaged in the work that he was doing. His best memory of work was just the family atmosphere that his work always has. His vision for the future, he wanted to be making more money and being happier in his position or getting a better position that he could be happy with. And he's most engaged in his work when he is having fun, because then it doesn't feel like work to him. What happened according to each measure of success is a raise was obtained, a more positive attitude was obtained, the feeling of stress still comes and goes, but he's no longer overwhelmed, and his overall happiness with work life has increased. Surprises and insights. Instead of just getting a raise, he actually moved to a salary and he obtained a better position in the company. So he obtained what his vision was in his work life. They gave him a better position and salary because he was working harder and he was happier doing his work. One insight that I learned about AI was, at first I really didn't think the technique would work because I was raised completely different. My parents were entrepreneurs, so they taught me the complete opposite of this. I'm used to companies being less than subpar no matter how much you change your attitude or how much positivity you have. That could be just me. 1 to 2 ideas that I have to implement AI in the future is that I think when I do have kids, I will use the AI to the best of my ability. I think it'll make them feel seen and heard, and it'll give me a good idea of what to keep doing or what not to do. My desired outcome for using the 4D process in the future, I hope that I can better my own life and make work life for my future employees and family the least stressful it can be. Like I said, with my kids, but for my employees, my future employees, I want them to have a fun and lively work environment so they feel like they're engaged, and I'm plan on asking them what makes them feel the most engaged and trying to provide that work environment where they can actually feel engaged and therefore provide better care to the animals that are in their care. One thing I would like to refer back to is words create worlds, and this was said in Stravos chapter 6. I think words have immense power, more than what we realize them to be. I think words can either make or break a person, and we really have to be careful of what we say and how we say it when we're talking to other people. Because you don't know how your words will affect them. And that concludes my presentation. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you next time.